Hello, friends, and welcome to Email Marketing Thursday. I'm your host, Kerry, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Segment Your List to Get the Best Deliverability in ActiveCampaign. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell notification. If you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. And as always, please feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. And if you have a question, please leave it for me. And if you don't have a question, I would love to hear from you, even if it's just to say hi. So real quick, I wanted to talk briefly about this one comment that's posted again recently. This comment here during this broadcast: you can support me by sending stars, a digital gift that you can get here at Facebook or fb.com/stars. Somebody actually did get some of those stars and send them my way, and that person was Adrian Gardner, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much. That came in I think a couple days ago on the previous live broadcast, and when he did send them, I did not receive any notification, did not show up if it was done while I was on live. So we now know that the stars thing doesn't do anything special when people send stars, but I did want to bring that up and share that with you and give Adrian a quick shout out. Thank you so much, Adrian, for providing some stars so we can test it out and see what happens. All right, so here's what I have for you today. So I'm in my ActiveCampaign account. I've gone over to contacts, and then when you go to contacts, you have the search criteria on the right-hand side, like right here, search contacts. And when you normally click into it, when you see all of your contacts below here, you can then click on like advanced search. And this is the advanced search essentially. So what we would do here in order to do what I'm talking about here, which is to segment your list so you get the best deliverability possible, is we want to segment by the people who have opened or engaged with our emails in the shortest periods of time, right? So we're going to do something like this. So we're going to basically click in here, and one of the things we can do is if we know our shortcuts, we can just type them in, like in list is one of these options we can segment by, and then we can pick the list that we want to. So in this case, GHM master, and then we can add a new segment group. So then we can say and then we have this variable here, last engaged date. So we can put that in there, and then we can say this is on or before, on or after, is on or after. And then under date, we can pick current date, and then we can say minus, and we can say 0 here, that's cool. And we can add another segment group, and we can come in here and we can put in last engaged date, spell. And then we want is on or before to include the specific and current date minus, let's say 7. So this would be everybody who's in this list who has opened an email in the past 7 days, okay? And if I click on update and save, we should get no contacts. Wonderful. This is because, let me go back here. Hold on a second. Let me go back to contacts. Now let me go back in here and do it all over again. Advanced search. So this is how it works. In list. Nothing selected. So we'll pick our list and then add another segment. We're going to do this again. So last engaged date. Didn't select it. Okay, is on or before current date minus 0. Add new segment group. Last engaged date is on or after current date minus 7. And if I click on search, I'm going to get a number back. In this case, it's 463 contacts, okay? So now what I can do with this, I click back into search contacts, it'll bring up my edit segment, and I can save this segment if I want to and give it a name. And I can say opened in the last 0 to 7 days, and then click save. And then I can also copy that if I want to, and I can go in here and hit save search, and I can do the same thing, and I can do a save search. So a save segment, save search. Once you have a segment created, it'll be under your list. So if we come back up here, expand this navigation, we go to lists, and then if we open up lists in another tab so I don't lose what I'm doing, we can go to a list like this, and we can go to segments, and we can see all the segments we've created. from there. And then if you click on one, it'll bring up the search criteria, etc. And you can use these segments in various automations and or in a campaign, a blank broadcast type campaign, okay? And so we just keep repeating this process over and over again. So once we create one of these, we save it, save the search. Then we actually have to click on context again and repeat this process. If you just try to update this to the next criteria, let's say you want to go 8 days to 15 days, which makes a whole lot of sense. That's the next one you want to make. And then click update and save. It'll just overwrite the previous segment and search. So you must click back to contacts. So we'll do it again. We'll click on contacts so it leaves this particular page. It should have left this particular page. Let's see if it's not going to. Okay, so bring it back here. I guess because I haven't saved it, it didn't do it. But you have to come back to the basics where you just have contacts and your URL looks like this, where it's just /app/contacts, no segment IDs, nothing up there. Go back in, advanced search, do it again. So it can be a little bit cumbersome and tedious at first, but believe me, once you do it, you'll be happy you did it. So last engaged date is on or before current date minus, do 0, or let's just change it to 8 so you can see the difference in numbers. And then we'll do it, add new segment, same thing, last engaged date is on or after current date minus 15. And if we click on search, you can see the new information is a lot less. 148 people have opened an email from me in the last 8 to 15 days. All right, so then we'd save this particular segment. So I'd open it back up and I'd save segment, save as search, repeat the process, go for 16 to 21. So I'm doing every 7 days. Now what you do with these segments is you would put these segments into an automation or into your automations where that first 7-day opener segment would get the email, let's say in the first hour or maybe the first 2 hours, and then you send the second segment, the second group of people from the 8 to 15-day range in the next hour or next 2 hours. And you keep repeating this process, but you set it up in an automation so it's automatic. And then what happens is the deliverability is much better because the people that have opened recently are more likely to open right away when they see the new email come to them. And therefore the signal will be to Google, or, Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo that this email is warranted and wanted. And so because they're opening it, you should get a high open rate right off the bat from that first hour or two from that highly segmented list of people who have opened in the last 7 days. And then of course, it'll keep getting a little bit more diluted as you keep sending out the different segments, the email to the different segments that have opened further and further out. But those should also get better deliverability because the signal was this email is wanted, warranted, and people like it. They've opened it, they've clicked the link, etc. So even the people that haven't opened an email in 21 days or 28 days or 35 days, etc., those people will probably get better deliverability. So hopefully they'll open. And then what's awesome is they'll be added to the segment with people that have been opening more frequently, etc., etc. So your initial smaller segment of the last 7 days will get larger, larger, and larger as you get better and better open rates. Okay, and then this will help you prevent you from going to spam. This will help you from landing in the promo tab. You'll get into the inbox much better, much cleaner, much easier. So that's how you do it. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I appreciate you for showing up as always. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. And if you did like this video and get some good value of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well. And feel free to share this with anyone who might also benefit from it. And as always, feel free to leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hi. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you back here real soon. Take care.